We're gonna pause the Thailand Express for a little bit of video. Who knows what song I'm talking about? Song and group. We have about 100 miles to go till Cody. And we've been calling for hotels and everything is booked. So it'll be interesting. Little panning action, get the full effect. Let's go to this side. Trying to pan nice and slow for y'all. Mountain range way off in the distance. Been 200 miles so far, and like I said, about 90, 100 more to go. And it's been uneventful other than the views, and that's the way I like it. No turds on the road. Well, we kind of acted as turds back in town there. We missed the gas stop, and so had to do a little bit of maneuvering to get back to it. No one's life was in peril. No children were hurt. So I grew up playing drums. My mom made me take band, and band tryouts were on a Monday, and I cried all weekend. She goes, "You have to try it. Pick an instrument and try it." And I said, "All the band people are geeks. I don't want to be a geek." And that was it. My dad gave me that look, like, "Listen to your mother, and we're done with this conversation." So come Monday, we go to the band room for the tryouts, and there are hobos, I guess it wouldn't be hobos, oboes, clarinets, and trumpets, and bassoons, and all that other stuff. And I'm whining like a little girl, thinking, what am I doing here? Look at these people. Then I spotted a buddy headed for the trumpet section, and I went to talk to him. He goes, "Yeah, I'm going to try the trumpet." And I'm like, kind of laughed at him. And so, sitting there dumbfounded, I heard this banging coming from the back. One of the, I guess this was 7th grade, so one of the eighth graders, this was 6th grade, one of the 8th graders that was already in band was just jamming back there, showing some kids what the drums were about. And my eyes lit up, my ears perked up. So I made a beeline towards the drums in the back, and he's sitting there jamming. And I thought, alright, I could get into this. Number one, it's cool. Who doesn't want to bang a drum as hard as they can? Because of course that's all there is to it. Number two, they're loud. So this is a good way of getting back at my mama. She wanted me to be in band. She's got it. So drums it was. Signed up for lessons. We bought a drum set. This other little kid from the neighborhood would come over. He played guitar, and we'd played some Judas Priest and Black Sabbath. Could never find a singer. So he would try to sing, but he was horrible. I wouldn't even try, it was so bad. And that's how my love for the drums started. And I still have that original drum set. And I had it up about 5 or 6 years ago in the basement, but it was too loud. And then I put it away and just kind of left it there. So every music that I listen to has to have a good drum player. I will listen to music that sucks, but the drumming is good. Tool is one of those. I like most of their music, but Danny Carey is a beast. One of the tops. Portnoy used to be with Dream Theater. I discovered him about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. Actually, it was 2003. Images and Words came out, and I'm like, who is this guy? Obviously Neil Peart from Rush. He's a master. Thomas Lang, I discovered him this year. Another beast. And there's just a ton of them. So I'm thinking this is gonna be my call out sign to other bikers. Hopefully you could see it on the camera. It's like a little gun, 2 fingers pointed right at them, popping off hellos, little drive-by what's up fellas. What do y'all think? I need something cool. My boys will let me know. Blasting away the hellos. My second son, I've got 4 sons. My second one is into playing video games and getting paid for it. Don't get me started on that. But I said, son, if people are dumb enough to pay you to play games, have at it. He's got a good college education and a career to fall back on. Once this COVID thing dies down and people start hiring again, he lost his job because of it. Well, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. So he'll offer me tips. Hey, you need to do this. You need to do that. And so I'll be taking him up on some of those things. He's catering towards a young crowd though. 13 to 28, I guess. And I'm like, son, you gotta remember, we're a bunch of old folk. Not gonna find very many 18-year-olds finding my channel and subscribing and waiting at the edge of their chair for me to come up with another video. So I appreciate all this help. We'll put some of that to use. Love how the shadows play over the mountains. It's cool riding with the group, especially this group. I love this group. Love riding with them. I wish we could do more, but some of us have to work. But I find myself getting excited about solo trips. Just the solitude of being out on the road, the input from your mind as soon as it appears. Pull over, spend the night, or keep going, or eat, or go visit that, look for that, having the answer to no one, just following your whim. I like that. I could see myself being a cowboy riding across this country. Would I be able to survive? Yeah, I'd have to, right? They all survived out there. I don't know how they did it. Cody, 50 miles. At the same token, I love when my wife goes on these rides. I love experiencing these things with her for the first time, or her first time. You see all these ancillary roads, just one lane roads. I wonder, where do they go? What mysteries and adventures lie ahead on those things? If I was riding alone, I can follow it and see. Yep, does not disappoint. Another nice view. Kind of dangerous riding alone though. Bike breaks down out here. Man, what do you do? Gas station was what, 60 miles back? 70? Who knows how far ahead it is? You'd be relying on a passerby to be friendly, and people are friendly out here in the sticks. People are generally friendly. In the city, those suckers will watch you struggle at the side of the road changing a tire, and they won't do anything. You get jaded in the city, all the hustle and the bustle. Everyone kind of self-serving and on their own mission. Too busy to think about the next guy. And if they do think about the next guy, too busy to do anything about it or to care. Some people thrive in those environments. I've got friends that love the city, hate this openness. Love the sounds, the hustle, the sights of the buildings, subways, taxis. I'm just breaking into a cold sweat just talking about it. I have a little house on the lake, out in the country, out in the sticks, that I can escape from, or to, I should say, that I can escape to. And the people, they're just so friendly. They wave every time you drive by. They bring you food. They mow our grass since we're not up there very often. Down to earth. I love it. Slow pace. You head up there and you gotta kick it down a couple gears. Fallen soldier. Must have been the colonel. A lot of privates. Oh my goodness. Got some red and blues flashing there. Oh, we got a cow that came off the reservation. She breached the fence. That can't be good. It'll be interesting to see. It would be interesting to see how he handles that. You hit a cow doing 70, you might as well thank the Lord for the life He has given you. And hopefully you have no regrets. The life you've chosen to live. Mititze? I don't know what this town's called, but alrighty, tapping out here to go through this little town. See you on the other side.